What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we are going to take you on a little, not even really an adventure. Today is actually just a boring, normal day while traveling, kind of. You know what I mean? Today is one of those days where it's like, okay, we gotta get stuff done. We gotta plan where we're going next. We got to book flights or trains, Airbnbs, hotels. We've gotta get laundry done. We gotta pick up a few groceries. You know, just like a normal day while traveling full time. You know what I'm saying?
I think we know what you're saying. Guys, we want to show you also a little bit of the Airbnb we have been staying at here in Budapest. As you can see, it's been a pretty awesome place. Has awesome. A couple perks, one of which right there, it's our favorite little guy, Mr. AC.
When
Not from Saved by the Bell. No.
When it's 100 degrees outside, that AC, oh, there's just nothing better.
No. And we also got an additional amenity here in our Airbnb. We'll show you that later to help keep us cool. Stay tuned for that. We'll also show you a little bit of our neighborhood, guys. Like Chelle said, we gotta eat. We don't eat out all the time. We ate out a lot back home, but now that we've been out traveling full time, we're definitely a little more conscious about how we spend our money, what we're spending it on, trying to not eat out as much.
We really do try to cook as much as we can because it saves money. Sometimes, you know, it's a little healthier, whatever. We don't really care about that. All I want is pastries. This one. Chocolate-filled pastries is all we ever want. So we honestly try to cook as much as we can, at least like breakfast and lunches for sure, and then sometimes dinners, you know, obviously we'll go out. We still need to eat lunch. I need to eat lunch, I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
Yeah.
Like, as you guys saw back here, guys, we do have a little mini kitchenette back there. That's another thing we definitely look for in Airbnb, so we can at least cook simple meals. We'll show you how it can be somewhat difficult when we cook in here later. And then the other thing we really look for, if we can, is laundry.
We got super lucky because we found a little Airbnb here that has a washer. So we're doing as much laundry as we possibly can before we are leaving this place. Laundry when you're traveling full time is a whole different ballgame. I mean, we've done the tub, we've done the sink, we've done everything. But let me tell you, when we can find a cheap Airbnb that has a washer inside the unit, I mean, we've hit the jackpot. I mean, that's like winning the lottery.
Here's our little washer right here, tucked right into our bathroom. It's perfect, nothing super special, but definitely gets the job done.
We found this place, don't mind me just adjusting the pads and swimming suits here. This is really awesome. The pads get all messed up in the wash, okay?
It's a great washer.
Thank you. When we can find a little apartment that has a washer, I mean, it's huge. So we found this one here in, where are we? Budapest. This apartment has honestly been awesome. It was a great deal. It's in an incredible location, and they have a washer right in the unit. The washers are usually really small, so you can't do super big loads, but we don't care. And they don't have any dryers over here. I mean, I think we have found maybe one dryer once in all of the travels that we've been doing, but that's fine because honestly, we air dry most of our clothes at home anyway.
Yeah, we scored with this drying rack too.
Yeah, but this one, this Airbnb has a really cool little drying rack. So we've just been doing all of our laundry. I mean, I have done, I feel like, a lot of loads of laundry.
We just ran to the grocery store, bought these little pods, and I think there were 12 of them, and we're down to 3. So
now that we are leaving tomorrow, I mean, we're just taking full advantage. Stuff that, like, I'm like, did I even wear that? I don't even remember if I wore that. Let's just wash it. Just, we don't know when it's gonna be washed again. It is so hot here, so things are getting a little stinky. You wear it for just a little bit and it's like, oh, it's a little stinky.
Yeah, we're definitely doing laundry a lot more often when it's, you know, 100 degrees outside. But when we don't have a washer in our Airbnb or one in the building or something like that, there's generally always public laundromats or something that you can find not far from where you're staying. We just shoot down there, do the laundry, come back. And we haven't had to do that here. Obviously, we have the one right in the room, but there's always options. Further on back, we got our bathroom back here. So I had a little question for you guys. If anyone out there can answer this, I would appreciate it because I don't really understand. But we have our tub here and the shower is mounted on the side of the tub. So when it's spraying, it sprays directly into the shower curtain. which is fine. It's not a big deal, but let me get in here. As you can see, both Michelle and I are pretty tall, and this thing, like, we have to just crouch down and get under it or hold it up, but this is as high as it goes. So either way, we're crouching down to try and get under this thing, wash our hair, rinse it out. I enlisted Shelle's help here to give you a better idea of what the shower situation is. So basically,
oh my god.
We need a stool in here.
Just sit. Fine. Can you just sit on the nozzle there? Yeah, I think that they just sit here maybe. And then the water just pours out.
It seems like a lot of places here, not just in Budapest, but surrounding countries have shower heads mounted on the wall like this. I don't really know why. If anyone does know why, we'd love to hear down in the comments why it's not just on, you know, the side wall like we're used to in the United States, why they throw it here on the side and make it really, really low. I just don't get it.
So we actually got this bag way back in Portugal. We got this our first place in Portugal. We got to our Airbnb late that night. We were like, oh, we just need to go grab some waters and some snacks and whatever. So we found like the only open grocery store, and it happened to be a little mini Spar, and he was like, oh, do you want to get this bag or this bag? And we were like, maybe we should get this bag instead of like one of their little plastic bags. And we have carried this with us the whole time since, and it has been a lifesaver because, as you guys know, you have to buy, well, and if you don't know that, I'm going to tell you right now, you have to purchase all of your grocery bags here at the grocery store, kind of like you do in some places in the States. In Utah, you don't have to do that, but here in Europe, you have to purchase all your grocery bags. So this has been amazing because this is like the indestructible bag. I mean, knock on wood. But this bag is incredible. I mean, we will fill this thing so full.
Like, I swear, 40 pounds worth of beverages.
Yeah, and food, just all sorts of groceries in here, and just carry it back to our Airbnbs everywhere we go. And then on travel days, it's great because we just throw the leftover food that we want to carry on to the next Airbnb, which is usually not very much.
Shampoo, conditioner.
Yes, into this bag.
Look at these reinforced handles here.
I know. Check this thing out. It's pretty intense. I mean, I wonder if I could sit in this.
I bet you it'd hold you.
We're gonna head off to the grocery store, but not without our trusty bag first.
This little courtyard is where our Airbnb is. One of these. Even though we have this bag for our groceries, I can't tell you how many times we've left the house without it. It's just
completely
not
forgotten.
Ingrained in us yet, but we remembered today. We're gonna save some money.
We're gonna save 5 cents. Listen, I saw someone get a cheesy pretzel and it looked really good, so then I decided I wanted to try a cheesy pretzel. Who knows what that's gonna taste like? Unnecessary pastries are secured. Now for the things we really came for.
Better pick a good one.
I don't really know how to pick a mango. This one feels good. It's not very big though. Do you want it to be a little soft? Comment down below if you know how to pick a mango. It's not working.
What's it mean? What's it mean?
It's not telling me. Salt. And you like these ones? Jalapeno and cheddar.
Oh yeah.
Queso. Oh wait, they don't speak Spanish here.
Got him.
Groceries have been secured. We're gonna make up a quick little lunch here and then do some research on where we are heading to next.
Another thing that they have you do here that is kind of different than the United States is you bag your own groceries. So they'll check your items through and then they'll push them to the end and you just throw them in your bag. Thankfully, guys, I worked at Albertsons when I was a young kid. I'm really good at bagging groceries, so this thing is packed perfectly. And I kind of miss it. I enjoy bagging my own groceries.
One thing I've actually really liked is in all of the Airbnbs we've stayed in, all the kitchens just have like just enough stuff for like maybe 4 people max. You know what I mean? They don't have like these kitchens full of like plates and serving dishes and things like that for 1,700 people. Daniel and I have so many dishes back home that we put in storage. And let me tell you, when I get home, I just want to minimize.
You don't want our 8 pans? Here we have 1.
Yeah. They have 1 frying pan, and at home we have so many, although I will say there's been many times where I've wanted more than 1 frying pan.
Well, maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe 2. I feel like 2, it's like, well, that's all you need. We only have like 5 burners at home, so 2 frying pans, 2 pots, and then you only have 1 burner left, and you can't really even fit 5 things on there anyway. One thing that has been kind of fun and challenging is making up what to do with the food that we don't eat. And that happens a lot. Like, I feel like every once in a while, well, every place we go, there'll be like one little item that it's like, or maybe two, you know, that it's like, we didn't ever use that. So what are we going to make that we can use that with? Well, right now, we're gonna make up a little lunch. We're gonna make a yummy turkey sandwich. Actually, it's called chicken ham. We don't know what that is.
Delicious.
And we have these potatoes that I had envisioned making one day, and then I forgot that we had them in our little makeshift pantry that we made here. And so right now, I decided I'm going to dice up some potatoes and pretend like I'm making French fries, but really it's just going to be like breakfast potatoes.
You're resourceful.
I'm trying. I watched enough cooking shows at home. I should be a better cook, and I'm really not.
This girl knows her way around a kitchen. Actually, this one's really easy because it's really small.
I know my way around this kitchen.
We got a mango here, really balance this meal out. I've only cut one of these once. I'm gonna try to do it again. But as far as I know, I think you go along like this. Okay, maybe I could have gone deeper.
I think you could have gone deeper. We're missing mango meat.
We'll get all that flesh off of there. Oh yeah. And then you do this thingy.
Sound effects included. Ooh.
Okay, maybe this is not the ripest mango ever.
Dang it.
I don't really know how to pick them.
I thought they were kind of supposed to be soft, but I feel like this one was maybe the softest one. Maybe Budapest isn't known for their mango.
Normally I love your guys' comments, but please don't comment on my mango cutting. I mean, it was bad.
Is it not good?
Tart.
Super sour mango. Dang it. Well, don't worry, because we have potatoes to go with our potatoes. Really well balanced meal we've created ourselves here. I think this looks pretty good. I'm honestly more impressed with my potatoes here.
And this, guys, is probably where we spend about 90% of our time.
That's a big percentage. Maybe like 80, 75%.
87? Yeah.
We'll go with 87. This is where I would say we spend the majority of our time. If we are not editing video footage, photos, all of the above, then we are sending emails, researching our faces off. I would say research takes so much of our time. Trying to figure out where we're going next, what we want to do there, what we're going to video there, how we're going to get there, where we're going to stay. There's so much research that goes into every place that we go to, which means we're sat here on our laptops a lot.
Which brings us to another thing we often look for in an Airbnb, and that is that they have a comfortable place to sit. I hate editing in the bed. I hate researching on a mattress. I need somewhere to sit. This couch has been awesome, honestly. It doesn't look the most comfortable, but let me tell you, I've clocked a few hours on this couch now, and it's fine.
It's really great. We don't always have couches though. I mean, even like the kitchen table and chairs, I've spent many of hours at just kitchen tables and chairs if they have that.
She's a kitchen tabler. I'm a coucher.
I kind of like having a table. I'm not gonna lie. I like having my laptop on a table. It makes me feel a little bit less like a dinosaur.
She gets so much work done, guys, when she's at a table. She sits low too, so the laptop's.
No, that's the couch. I feel like a dinosaur at the couch.
Oh crap. Alright, go ahead. I don't feel like a dinosaur here.
He didn't get my joke. Did you get my joke?
But yeah, like Chelle said, most of the evenings we're in here editing. We try to spend some time every morning, doesn't always happen, figuring out where we're going next and doing all the research side of traveling full time. And it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. So the couch is important.
We're learning, okay? We're learning as we go.
Despite popular opinion or the fact that we've had the YouTube channel for over 3 years now, I still learning a lot as we go, as far as traveling goes, as far as what to post on YouTube, how to make it look, as far as everything goes, we're definitely still learning.
The truth is, this is the first time we've ever gone like full-time, all-in travel. You know, up until now, we've just kind of traveled a lot and videoed that, but now it's like, it's a different ballgame. So part of us almost feels like we're like starting over, trying to figure everything else out. It's very different than like traveling and then going back home to a home base and then traveling and videoing and going back home to a home base. This is definitely different. You have to figure out some kind of routine, something that like works works, and I wouldn't say that we've figured that out 100% yet, honestly. Like, we're still trying to figure it out. Today is our 2-month anniversary of being gone traveling full time. I mean, we're just still figuring it out. It's a lot of trial and error, trying to figure out some sort of routine when you're living a very non-routine life.
You hit the nail on the head.
Thank you, you taught me that. He's the handyman.
Keeping up a good routine has been obviously pretty hard. We're getting better at it, I think. I think we, like
Every
she
place
said,
we go, I feel like we get a little better.
there's some trial and error, and we have erred a lot. And so
you guys don't see that. I mean, maybe you do, but you guys don't see all the errors. But we have erred a lot, and we're trying to get a little better. We're trying to, you know, get a better like sleeping schedule, and then, you know, get up, get a little mini workout in, and then
get the research in.
Get the research, yeah. Set work hours, and then set research editing hours, sit down work hours, and then set out videoing hours, and then
Getting
set
a healthy meal in there.
balance out healthier meals, because honestly it's so hard when you're traveling and you're just out and about, and we're, I would say, a sucker for like pastries, especially when they're chocolate filled.
We have some, huh?
Hence the 3 that we bought at the grocery store just barely when we were supposed to be shopping for a healthy meal. And then we ate 2 servings of potatoes.
Thought potatoes are good for me.
We ate potato chips and cooked potatoes.
They're both fried.
I'm dying. Don't worry, we had some raspberry and mango in there.
Trial
too.
and error.
There was a lot of veggies in that turkey Sammy. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Me neither. We'll see you guys later. But to try and wrap up that thought, we are still learning, still figuring stuff out. This new lifestyle is definitely different than anything we have done before. And I think it's getting better and it's going okay.
You guys are figuring it out right along with us. So thank you for being patient with us. Thank you for coming back. We honestly couldn't do without you. So all of your love and support means the world. Please keep it coming.
Staying cool, babe.
Our final amenity here is this fan.
The mini fan. Honestly, this thing's been awesome. It's been on non-stop. If it's not pointed at us, it's pointed at our laundry. If it's not pointed at our laundry, it's pointed somewhere. So it's making some sound because we love ambient noise.
Well, you guys, we hope you enjoyed our little behind the scenes of full-time travel video and kind of what a very boring normal day looks like. Oftentimes I would say right before we are leaving a place, going to a new place, we have a day like this. Try and get laundry done. We try and like use up the rest of the food that we have bought, do as much research as we can because we're moving on.
We are excited about where we're going next, guys. It's gonna be a fun video. We're excited about the way we're getting there, all of the above. Not excited about getting up early or packing, but it is what it is.
Yeah, packing always seems to be like, I feel like it should be getting easier, and I feel like every time I'm just like, how does this fit? How does this fit? But we're not accumulating it. If anything, we're getting rid of things. But that means we do have to pack up because guys, hello, I don't know if you've caught on yet or if we've told you yet, we're leaving Budapest tomorrow morning, which means we are going to someplace new. So please make sure you guys come back to find out where we're headed in our next video. We'll see you guys later.
See you guys.
One thing I've actually really liked, and I feel like